These are tips for starting at a new school. Trust me, being a new kid at school can be so stressful, so hopefully these tips can take that stress away and make it so much easier to start at your new school. First of all, do not be so loud in the morning. If you're normally a loud person and you start being loud at this school, especially in the morning when you first start, you're immediately going to have people that don't like you. I'm telling you, like, a lot of people do not like loud people at school. So if you are a loud person, contain it until you make a few friends. Next, start trying to make small talk with people. Trust me, you do not want to be at this school with no friends, and making small talk is the easiest way to make friends with people. Next, remember that starting a new school gives you literally a fresh, clean slate. Nothing that happened at your old school matters, and you have a whole new chance to make new friends and have a whole new reputation. So make sure the impression you leave on people is good. And finally, make sure you're walking in with confidence. Have a great first day of school outfit on, smell good, have your hair done, have good posture, and trust me, people will want to be your friend. So make sure to use these tips if you're going to a new school, or honestly, if you're going back to your old school, you could still use these tips. It's just guaranteed to let you have a smoother start to this school year.
If you're starting a new school this year, stop scrolling. This might not have a lot of likes, but trust me, I give good advice. It's been a week since I started my sophomore year in a new school and a new country, and it's safe to say I'm going through it. It is not going to be easy because you're going to be overwhelmed by all the crowds and all the friend groups. But my first advice is to definitely sit alone at lunch. You might be thinking, like, what kind of advice even is that? Like, why would I sit alone at lunch if I want to make friends? Look, it might feel horrible, but no one cares, and it's how you're gonna actually spot some friend groups that you want to join. Trust me, when I say no one cares, I really mean it, because no one's just gonna look around and see you and make fun of you because you're alone. You're a new student, and it's your first day. No one can expect you to have a whole new friend group. Plus, everyone's already like minding their own business, so you don't have to worry about looking like a loner. Basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit alone and you are going to look around and you're going to observe. This is like the best piece of advice I've ever received, because like if you actually sit and observe and pick the group you want to join, you can also make out who is kind of like the leader in the group. Then you're gonna approach them. If you have a class with them, you are really lucky, but it doesn't really matter. It can be anyone in the group, honestly. If you don't have any like classes or activities with them, then that's also fine. You can always find a way to interact with people. If you have a class with them, all you need to do is just sit next to them or just close to them, and you're just gonna start a conversation by saying, yeah, I'm new, what's your name, whatever. If you don't share any classes with them, ask them for directions for your next class. And then you can start like a conversation by asking their name, how their day went. But yeah, targeting one person in a group you want to join is honestly always the key. And if something does go wrong, that is not a potential friend. Like, if they actually like give you dirty looks when you ask them for something, that is not the friend for you. Honestly, my second advice is to socialize as much as you can in class. You're gonna spend a lot of time in that class with that specific group of people, so you just kind of have to be like on good terms with everyone, including the teacher. So please just make sure you don't have any beef with anyone. Believe it or not, it can really affect your grades if you're surrounded with a whole class of people you don't like talk to and you don't like. My last piece of advice would definitely be, don't force yourself into being friends with people you don't want to be friends with just because they're your only friend. You're going to make friends either way, even if it's not in the first 2 weeks, maybe the first month, maybe even more. You are going to make friends. You have a lot of time in high school. And trust me, I don't think it's gonna take that long. Honestly, the first week, you're going to have to learn to like enjoy your own company. And that is honestly all I have to say for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great experience in your new school.
Meet my sister June.
Hello!
We're gonna be talking about what to bring
On the first day of school.
to make new friends. Number 1, bring a pack of gum with you. This is the easiest way to talk to new people. Take out your gum in class, and then go to your left and go to your right, and then say.
Yo, you want some gum?
Number 2, have a complete set of stationaries in case someone needs to borrow something from you. Oh my god, I forgot to bring my pen. June, do you have some I can borrow?
No problem, girly. Pick which one would you like.
Number 3, and this is the most important one. Always bring hand supplies in case any of your friends gets hurt or injured. Cause imagine the most popular girl in school falls down.
Ow, 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 help,
Oh my god! Stay there, I'm gonna help you. First, we are going to spray this to clean the wound. We're gonna spray.
ow.
Don't worry. Look. Would you like Frozen? Would you like Marvel? Or would you like Mickey? Or would you like the newest edition, Elastic Fun? Which would we like today, ma'am?
I'll take the newest one, of course.
A new one coming up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! Ih, lucu banget actually. Let's put one here.
And then the other over here. Thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. Wanna sit with me and my friends for lunch later?
Yes, of course. Anyway, you're going back to school, sis. Are you excited?
Yes.
What's the goal for this school year?
To be extremely beautiful and also disgustingly overeducated.
Yes. Okay, I love you always. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, I'm going to be telling you how to deal with going to a new school. So I've been to 7 different schools. I just want to tell you that you're lucky, first of all, because all of your peers that you're about to leave are going to be there for 18 years. And that may sound good to some people, but to me that sounds terrifying. Moving is actually the funnest thing ever because you get to meet so many people more than you would have ever met. It's like if you go traveling to another country, your perspective is going to broaden. Which I know that sounds silly, like especially if you're just moving in your state or moving into another state. But literally everywhere is vastly different than the next. So just be happy because your perspective is about to broaden, you're about to meet a lot of new friends. It's going to be fun. Next I would say is don't go into it with an attitude of like, everyone's going to think I'm weird, nobody's going to want to talk to me, am I ever going to get friends? Trust me, you will. Because everyone is curious about the new kid. And usually there are always really sweet people who know that you're new and are gonna incorporate you into everything. So I hope you guys have a good moving day and you have a good new school, and I hope you the best. If you have any questions, you can comment or text me.
Oh my gosh, look, a bird! Okay, I got it. So a little birdie told me that you're starting a new school, and you just don't know what to expect. Well, lucky for you, on this week's episode of Tips I Wish Someone Told Me When I Was Younger as someone in year 12, I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Just a really quick side note, I want to thank you guys for all the love that you've been giving me. Every single piece of content that I push out comes from my own personal experience. Every method, every advice, every single piece of hack I create by myself. So with that being said, I really hope you guys can boost my page a little so that this can reach more people, because I know that this advice will help. Tip number 1, get yourself a pack of mints. By the way, this method will never be patched. This works for introverts and extroverts. I already made a video about mints yesterday, but I am gonna make another one, cause this, game changer. Firstly, it covers the first thing, bad breath. If you're like me and you're a big foodie and you like to eat good food, this will cover you. Number 2, it's actually been backed by scientific research that the taste of mints can boost your concentration and ability to memorize stuff. And the holy grail number 3, this will help you get friends. I started at my school where I go now, term 2 of year 8. And this little thing, game changer. Like genuinely, I'm not kidding, I'm friends with like half the grade in every single grade. Get a pack of mints. Tip number 2. Now mind you, I actually give a lot of people advice on how to socialize and make friends with new people. And the one mental thing that I always talk about is your mindset. If you're dreading the first day of school, you're gonna end dreading the first day of school. I also started my school knowing no one. So the way I want you to think about school is that this is gonna be a fresh start. You need to be optimistic about this day. Like if you think about it, this is the most perfect time to rebrand yourself. So whether you wanna be an emo baddie, a little kawaii girl, or you wanna go from a good girl to a baddie, this is your time. Number 3, how to deal with awkwardness. I have had this awkwardness conversation with so many people, and I know it works because they tell me it helped them. I am a huge follower of fake it till you make it, especially when dealing with awkward situations. The moment you think this is awkward, you're cooked. The moment you pull this move, yeah, Yeah. You're cooked. If you really want to beat the awkwardness, you need to have some energy. But with that energy, you also need to have the thought, this is not an awkward conversation. Let me quickly demonstrate for you. Oh, hey, do you want a mint? I heard they're really good for concentration.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, all good. And boom. When I tell you that person, even if they say no, that person is gonna go up to their friend group and say, oh my gosh, so-and-so is really nice.
Get ready with me while I give you tips if you're going to a new school. And like always, please interact with the video because TikTok only pushes out videos that people interact with, so please! First off, if you're gonna make friends, I say the easiest way to kind of lean into them, like wanting to talk to you more, is by complimenting them. Like, find somebody you think may be pretty or you like their outfit and like, or they're in your class, perfect way. Like, if you sit near them, they're in your class. Small way is like complimenting them, complimenting their outfit, their hair, their looks, their makeup, this, that, anything. Or like, if you're doing like an assignment together, you could actually like start conversation with them about the assignment. Even if it might be a little awkward, you're just gonna have to open up. The best way is to open up, maybe crack a little joke, and sooner or later, they're gonna start to get used to you and see you as a friend. Focus on your studies because you're going to a whole new school, either late or kind of late in the year, and you might be a little behind. Obviously not fully behind because the teachers know that's not your fault, but I would still say to focus on your studies, know what you're doing, try to know what you're doing, ask questions, and if you're embarrassed to ask questions in front of everybody because you're the new kid, ask them in private, like after class. Just stay a little bit and ask them. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help because then if you don't, that's how you stay behind. Looking presentable. So what I mean by that is to look presentable, like maybe put on a nice outfit, do your hair, maybe do your makeup, like feel confidence, like feel happy. Don't feel like you're gonna destroy the whole school. Like have a nice look on your face because then people are gonna want to come up to you and that starts conversations and then that leads to making new friends. This one might sound a little silly, but like nobody's gonna want to talk to you if you have like a mean mug, mean kind of looking face. Like would you rather go to the person that looks like they might yell at you or the person that looks like you could laugh together? Oh my goodness, I cannot stress this enough. Please join a school activity, whether it's a club, a sport. This is the easiest way to make friends and like kind of like get into the school environment. My sport going into freshman year was cheer, and I've been doing cheer and I don't regret it. Like it really introduces you to new people, like you're getting involved with the school, which I think is just amazing. But anyways, let me know if any of these tips help and if you want more. Have a nice night, guys. Bye.
If you're going to a new school this year and you want to make friends, here's how. Number one easiest way to make friends is to join a sport or a club. It pretty much forces you to interact with people on a regular basis, and you'll have at least one common interest. Another really easy way to make friends is always have gum. This is a good way to initiate conversation and have conversation initiated to you. One, they might ask for a piece or you may offer a piece. And I would do this to the people sitting around you and then go from there by paying them a compliment. Compliment them on things like, oh, I like your shoes, I like your shirt, oh, your hair looks really nice, or your makeup always looks so good, or you really smell good. Don't say things like, oh my gosh, your eyes are so pretty, or I really want to be your friend so badly. Like, after you guys start hanging out a little bit, maybe you could say stuff like that. If you don't want to join a club or a sport, you can also join student council, which will look really good on your college resume. And you'll meet a lot of new people, upper and lower classmen. Lastly, go to events, go to games and stuff like that, and participate in Spirit Week. Participate in the pep assembly, dress up, and do all that stuff. These are really easy ways for people to notice, like, oh, you're pretty cool, or that's really funny, and start up conversation.
Hey guys, I'm going to be telling you advice for starting a new school. As somebody who's been to 5 different schools, about to be 6, I got this down. First off, you can't expect people to talk to you. You have to go up and do it yourself. I know, it's terrible. But it can just be something simple. Like, oh my god, I love your nails. And then boom, bond created. Just continue the conversation from there, like, oh, what class do you have next? Oh, I have this class. Oh, can you show me to there? Next, you have to realize that these people have never met you and you've never met them. That means first impressions kind of matter. So like in the first week, don't be like shy and quiet because they're all gonna think you're like the weird, shy, quiet person. I personally did get trapped into that bubble a few times. And then they talk to me and they're like, wow, I didn't know you like spoke. So yeah, don't make that mistake. And if you're moving schools and you're looking at it like it's a bad thing, take it as a good thing. Because a lot of people will stay in the same place for 18 years and never broaden their perspectives. So really, you're lucky. Bye.
Tips for people switching schools. Comment free page if this is on your free page. I switched schools going into high school and it was the scariest thing ever, so here's some stuff I wish I knew. First is that you have to put yourself out there. Even though it's scary, you can't just hide in the corner, you have to talk to people. People are not going to come running to you, sometimes you have to talk to them first. You're going to be at a new school, so don't be afraid to be yourself. There's nothing from the past that anyone can say about you because they didn't know you in the past, so just be exactly who you want to be seen as. Make friends with everyone that you can, but don't be best friends with everyone that you can. At least for me, when I was coming to a new school, everyone just wanted to be my best friend because I knew nothing from their past or anything like about them. And it definitely stirred me the wrong way a little bit. I ended up hanging out with like the wrong group of people because I didn't know they were the wrong group of people. Do not talk bad about other people. It gets you into so much drama and you're new and you do not need that. You don't want drama with people you don't know either because that just like looks bad on you too. For when it comes to relationships, do not rush yourself into one. Trust me, boys will come running to you, but you do not want to rush yourself into a relationship. You don't want to just find someone and get to know them. You want to try and know as many people as you can. And like, if you start dating the wrong guy, you're so cooked. Like, plus you know nothing about their past, and like just because they're saying they're a certain person doesn't mean they actually are. So people take advantage of you being new, so be careful. And honestly, just be nice. Even if it's hard to be nice to some people, just be nice. It's not worth being like the rude new girl and just struggling to make friends off the bat. But yeah, those are my tips for going to a new school. Bye.
Tips for new kids that are going to a new school. You're automatically going to be the first thing that everyone's going to be talking about. And you can't change that. Don't try like dating anyone or talking bad about people like the first school year because people will be like, oh, she's not a good person to be around. Or he. And they'll automatically think that you're trouble. Try doing what everyone's doing. If everyone's going to the football games, go to the football games. If everyone's going to the baseball games, go to the baseball games. If everyone's hanging out at this place, try to go to that place a little often. But don't be clingy. No one likes a clingy person. Also try socializing. Because the more you socialize, the more you'll be getting invited to stuff. And also your first few weeks there, kind of analyze what everyone's doing and who's good and who's bad. And don't do anything that would like stand you out, like drama-wise. And this is also coming from a person who was a new kid last year at school. Anyway, bye guys. Love y'all.
Here are some tips if you're moving to a new school. These tips are coming from someone who moved schools in the middle of last year. If this is on your For You page, comment FYP. I'm going to try to reply to as many of you guys as I can and follow you guys back. Number 1, try and start like a little conversation with people. Doesn't mean you have to talk to everyone you see, but just have like small talk with the person sitting next to you or someone you see at lunch. It will just help you try to make some more friends. And it will also show people that you're not like a mean girl and you're actually a nice girl or boy. Number 2, don't just be friends with people because they're popular. You need to talk to people and find friends who you actually enjoy being around, who you want to be friends with, who you can trust, not just because they're in the popular group. Number 3, you've got to be patient with making friends. You're not just going to make a friend like on the first time you talk to them or like come back to school the next day and be best friends. Be patient and wait for the right people and you will get friends. Number 4, remember that this school is literally a new start. Anything that happened at your old school, any drama you were in, any of the people that didn't like you, no one's going to know about it here. It's literally a fresh start. And that one comes on to number 5, which is make a good impression of yourself. Don't be like loud and screaming and showing off. Don't be messing about because the teachers just won't like you already. And that will stick with you. So just be yourself and don't try too hard because it'll be okay. Hope this helps some of you guys and good luck moving to your new school.